Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be joined by Scorpio ReactsTV, Luke, real name, of course, unless Scorpio ReactsTV is on his birth certificate.
It is. It's Scorpio and then ReactsTV. It's just one name.
One name altogether on his birth certificate, ain't that amazing? And yeah, so today we'll both be doing a countdown of the best movies of 2020. We're very late doing this. We're meaning to do it about 3 weeks ago, but we've been so lazy recently. Well, I have mainly. Lockdown's made me so lazy. Look, I'm in my pyjamas today looking a mess. And oh my god, how lazy have I been? But yeah, so we'll be we've got 19 films on our list. I wish we had 20, but some of them made it to the bad list and some of them made it to the average movies list, which I'll be releasing in the next few weeks as well, average movie list. So yeah, today we'll be doing best movies of 2020. Oh my god, sorry, I've got a tight chest right now.
She can't talk.
I can't talk.
She can't talk at all.
So yeah, so we're starting from number 19 position, as there's 19 films, and then we'll be revealing number 1 at the end of this video. So number 19 is a Korean movie called Deliver Us From Evil. And me and Luke we watched this film together, and we actually bought it online. Was it on
Amazon?
Amazon. We bought it on Amazon because we wanted to really check it out. And we saw the trailer of it. We both did a reaction on our channels to the trailer of it, so you can check out our trailer reactions to it as well.
Yeah.
And we both reacted to it, and we both said we can't wait to see this film. And then we finally, when the film came out, we were like, "Yay! Finally!" Finally it's out, and we were so excited to see this because it looked incredible. The film did, and the action looked great, and it was shot well. And we finally saw the film, and we absolutely loved the film from the beginning. Right from the beginning, we really enjoyed all the action scenes, and the characters were brilliant. And when they introduced the character who's playing like a drag queen, I think, or like Ladyboy, that character was absolutely brilliant as well. The actor who played that role was just amazing as well. And we really enjoyed it. And the main character was just so good as well. Really enjoyed it. And so was the little girl. The little girl's acting was just amazing. And of course, our favourite character was
yeah, there was basically
G-Dragon.
Yeah.
The villain who looks like G-Dragon's basically dad. He was just our favourite character though.
Yeah.
We loved him. And yeah, he was just such a good villain, and he just like there was quirky dress sense, and even in the trailer he just looked like he was going to be brilliant in the film. And then we watched the film, we were like, oh my god, he's just so good in this film. He's just stealing the show as well at the same time. And the way he just he keeps coming out of nowhere basically, to harass the... By the way, this is going to be spoilers alert, so I will put it in the title, spoilers alert as well. So yeah, the way he keeps harassing the main guy, and you just love all those, it's just such good scenes in it as well. Great moments, and so intense as well, and you're just like, oh my god, how is the main guy getting away from this situation so good as well? Like, you're just fighting all these men at once and getting away, it's just so good to watch. But what amazing action scenes. And there's one in the hallway, which is such a good action scene, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Was it in the hallway, wasn't it?
Yeah. So, my first opinion of this film was really, really good. Excellent movie. Like, most of the way through is really, really good. I will say there's a couple of parts, in my personal opinion, it's the only reason why it drops down on the list a little bit. It's just there's a couple of issues with the film. I feel story-wise, there's a little bit of gaps they could have filled, and maybe a bit more development in certain places. That's the only reason why it's low. But if you're looking at the film as an action movie, and in terms of the action sequences were amazing. Easily one of the best action sequence movies of the year, no doubt in my mind. The hallway fight scene is one of the best hallway fight scenes. Like, I know Old Boy apparently had a really good hallway fight scene. The Japanese one did. And for me, like, two of the best hallway fight scenes out there easily are Daredevil and The Raid.
Oh, Daredevil's good.
Daredevil and The Raid have probably got the two best fight scenes ever made. And this fight scene in this movie was very, very much on that
Sorry, just checking something.
On the level of those movies, in my personal opinion. And I thought this was a great movie. I did love the characters. I will say there's a couple of times I do wish one character had a little bit more story development, but again, I don't want to go completely into spoilers.
No, you can. It's complete spoilers alert.
Okay, so there's a couple of times personally where I wish I can't remember the name of the drag queen character. I can't remember the
Ladyboy character. Yeah,
the ladyboy character.
I can't remember the character names because watched it a good while ago. We did so.
Yeah.
Kind of slips. But if we watched it like last night, we'd be able to remember.
So I feel like that character could have been built a little bit more development.
Yeah, because he was such an interesting character.
And the daughter and dad relationship could have been built better, in my opinion. Because like they do make it obvious that the daughter's. I understand why they did it though. I do kind of understand because they don't want the child to have that connection. Like she knows it's her dad. And it's the shock value of losing a mom and dad at the same time. But I don't know, I just wish there was a little bit more development there. Like, I'm not saying like full on love, but like, you know, because we only saw one scene of it, personally speaking. But yeah, it's an amazing movie, really good. And like, that was just me picking at little bits what they could have done better personally. But it was an amazing movie, and yeah.
The ending, that's the only disappointing part for me, really. I just thought the ending was just so annoying at the same time. Like, the main character's literally fought with these people, been smart with these people, and managed to dodge them all. Then all of a sudden he just messes up at the end scene and lets the villain come up to him.
Multiple times. Not once, multiple times in the final fight.
When they're in that car together, in a big van together, and then lets him come up to him, and you're just like... Oh. All this time he's been dodging him, comes up to him, and then he kills him off. And the little girl and the ladyboy survive while the villain and the main just go.
And the thing is, the ladyboy character could have killed the... No. It just makes no sense to me, that's all.
Yeah, he could have done something as well to get him off.
Yeah.
But he's just like, oh god, it was a bit irritating, the ending part was, but... I'd still watch it again though. I still enjoyed most of the film anyway, but just that ending part's a bit disappointing like that. But other than that, I enjoyed the film. I'd still watch it again. But yeah, 18th position is that?
18th position is His House,
which is like a UK based film, which is on Netflix. And it was I loved the idea of it, and it did look really good though when I saw the trailer on Netflix and we checked it out. And His House, basically like a foreign couple from Africa, and they basically come here in the UK to live. So they get given a house, but then the house has just got already like issues with it and stuff. So it's like weird, creepy, like ghostly stuff already starts happening immediately. And you know, but of course, like when they can't finally reveal what actually has happened, because they've got basically a witch after them.
Because of what they did in the village.
Yeah, which was really bad. What they did, which they're getting punished by the witch, which was a really interesting idea actually. But there is parts of the film where it is a little dry, isn't it?
You know what? I'm gonna say I really enjoyed the film. Again, the ending really pulls me out though. Like, they bring the whole witch to life, and then they just kill it. What the hell? Like, you're showing the big creature of the movie, and you kill it in the first 5 seconds. Without any sort of like it showing its power. It doing anything.
Yeah, defending itself, something interesting.
It doesn't do anything. It just goes in, puts some fingers into skin, and then...
That's it.
Then they slits its throat. Right?
I just wish it did a bit more, like... Especially with what a build-up to it is as well, and how dangerous and how people are scared of it as it is. You think, like, there'll be something to it, but no.
It's just slit its throat.
Yeah.
Yay!
That's it.
Other than that, it is a really good film. Story's great. Acting's really well done. I love the whole concept of it. Even though the wife makes no sense at times. There's a couple of times where the wife makes no sense.
She keeps putting him in it, like that he's trying to save the house and keep the house, and then she keeps on putting him in trouble with the people who come in to watch him. like, she keeps putting him in trouble.
Yeah.
With him, and it's like, you do realise they're going to send you back, and he's trying to start a new life, and they're trying to start a new life there, and then she just keeps messing up for him, and you just get really annoyed with her.
And the biggest line for me, what still annoys me, is she says, "Oh, I fighted you about coming here." No, she didn't. No point.
She let it happen with the child situation. What happens? She let it happen and didn't speak or say anything anyway. So why is she like bothering saying anything now? What's the point?
There's that line. When I watched the film, I was like, "What?" Like they even show it, and they never show that she really struggles her way out of it. She just pretty much follows along most of the time.
Yeah.
And we never hear her say anything. Only when she gets to the UK she moans.
Yeah, but then like it's too late by then because all that effort you made to get there anyway.
That's...
You might as well done something when you were like before you got to the UK. But yeah, but I still enjoy the film as well. I'd still watch it again, but there are some like scenes where you're just like, But other than that, I enjoyed it. I thought everyone's acting was really good in it. I thought the husband was even a better actor than the wife.
Yeah, the husband really stood out.
I think he was so natural, the actor who played him. Such a natural actor. And he's got that other actor in the one you like as well. Who's
Matt
in the film.
Smith from Doctor Who. He was excellent. Really good in this film.
Liked him a lot. But yeah, so yeah, that's our 18th position. So 17th position is Bad Boys for Life. With, of course, Will Smith, Martin Lawrence. We all know Bad Boys. And I didn't watch Bad Boys films until I was like older. Like last year was probably the first time I even saw them, which is such a shame because all these years I did want to see them, but I never got a chance around to watching them. So I've loved like Will Smith for literally all my life. I've loved him, so I did want to check these films out, and I finally am glad I did. But I do think my favourite is definitely the second one.
Second one's the best.
Brilliant action scenes and all the madness that goes on the second one. It's just so funny as well at the same time, and the action scenes are so good too. I absolutely loved it. But yeah, Bad Boys for Life. I would say
it's a reason why it's in 17th position.
Yeah, I just thought it was
good,
but then what is the point of Martin Lawrence at times? He annoys me. I just find him very irritating. He doesn't even do anything in these films. I'm like, how are you like a cop when you're not even trying to keep yourself fit as well? He's just acting like a woman in the film, I thought. Not in a mean way. He was acting like a woman, wasn't he?
He was very wimpish. Like,
yeah, it was really... I'm not saying women are wimpish, but I'm just saying, like, the way he was just acting, it was just really... like, they were trying to make him funny, but he wasn't funny. I actually started to get really annoyed with him in this film.
I'm going to be honest, right? I've never been a Martin Lawrence fan. I know a lot of Bad Boys fans will be like, oh, he's a great character. He's not.
But then Will Smith can carry the film by himself if he wanted, because Will Smith's so likeable and so natural as an actor.
And I read somewhere that in the original movie, they didn't want Martin Lawrence to play the friend of Will Smith. Apparently it was supposed to be Eddie Murphy.
How good would that have been?
So, if that is true, I don't know how true that is.
Maybe Martin Lawrence is friends with Will Smith, that's why he got the film.
I think so, but if that's true and it was supposed to be an Eddie Murphy, I could see it more.
That would have been more funny, a duo together.
Than Martin Lawrence, who was just...
forced. I find his comedy very forced, like... But then Eddie Murphy's just more natural. And Will Smith's more natural as well.
Completely.
And, like, come on, anyone else you could have chose. But that would have been amazing with Eddie Murphy in. But Martin Lawrence, I'm just not really a fan of. I just find him a bit forced, and I don't find him that much of a good actor as well. But then Will Smith was just brilliant in this film. Like, that man hasn't aged a day.
Carried the whole movie. In my personal opinion, he carried the whole movie. He's in his
50s and he's still got such, like, he's in good shape. And he's still just brilliant with the action scenes too.
I wished I looked like him at 50. Like, you could look like that.
Anyone would love to look like Will Smith at 50, even a woman would.
Yeah.
At this point, because he looks amazing. Like, how is he 50? And he's so good at action films. He still does the action. Like, even Gemini Man, he was good with the action scenes and he didn't look awkward at all. No. He's just still, like, absolutely brilliant, and that, like, wow. But the film, I did enjoy the story of this Bad Boys, though. Like, I did enjoy the story. I'd still watch it again because I thought it was, like, a fun film.
Yeah, the story's good, but there's a couple of characters they introduce in the film that are not that interesting.
The bit with, I just think I didn't really enjoy the story as much with, the son reveal and, how he got it on with the woman back in the day, Will Smith did, and, that turns out to be his son. And I'm just like... Then the actor who's playing his son is just not likeable. I didn't really like that actor too much.
Bland.
I thought Nicky Jam might as well played the son, because I thought Nicky Jam was more likable when he was on screen in the 2-3 scenes he was in.
Yeah.
He was standing out more than him.
Yeah.
He could have played Will Smith's son, like, but then of course he's about Will Smith's age anyway. So 10 years younger only. So I'm guessing like 10 years younger. So that's why they wouldn't let that happen. But the actors playing Will Smith's son, I just thought blended in so bad. I'm like, how is he his son?
Yeah, makes no sense.
No way. No, I'm not saying like looks wise. I'm just saying like personality wise. Yeah, how? But I enjoy the story. I love the action scenes, and But then I didn't like the whole team of like the people that are working with Will Smith at times as well. I just thought their acting was a bit off too.
There was one.
The Asian kid was trying too hard to be a pretty boy. Yeah. He was like concentrating on his looks more than his acting, and it was very annoying in parts because he keeps doing this pouty face as well, which is really annoying. And you're just like, I'm like, what are you doing? Are you a woman obsessed with your looks? Then work on your acting. Stop trying to be a pretty boy. You're not going to get many roles in Hollywood just trying to be a pretty boy. Because Hollywood doesn't really a lot of the time Hollywood don't care about looks.
No.
A lot of the time, fair enough, they hire good looking people just to sell the film, but if you want a good role,
yeah, you gotta act.
He just kept doing that. And it was really irritating. I was like, what? This guy thinks he's like the most beautiful man on the planet.
Yeah.
He thinks he's a Greek god. You could just really sense it, and it's just very irritating to watch on screen when someone's so obsessed with their own looks, that they don't even have a personality anymore because that's what they're obsessed with. And I just couldn't stand him as well.
Yeah, I agree.
Vanessa Hudgens was alright though. At least she's gotten better over the years acting wise.
And the really other hot guy as well in the group was good.
I liked him.
He was good. It was just one guy. A couple of actors just dragged the
and
film
the other
down.
woman who's I think she sort of flirts with Will Smith here. It looks like her and Will Smith going to get together, don't it, in the film?
Yeah.
I don't know if they do, but I just kind of forgot about her after a bit because she sort of blended in with the other cast too.
Yeah, I think that the biggest problem with these movies are that they are all flash and no substance.
Yeah.
And that's my big thing about this movie. All flash but no substance at all.
Yeah.
But it was a great film. I did enjoy it, and
and
as an action movie, it would have fitted the 90s perfectly.
But
in my opinion, I just don't. I think it's why it's so low on the list is just because it could have been better, and I just don't see the need. I think it could have been better.
Yeah, that's the only thing. But the second one is just that is mind blowing. That's one you remember for life.
Yeah.
So funny. But 10 position we have the babysitter.
16.
Oh, 16. Can't read my own handwriting. 16 position we have Babysitter Killer Queen. So it's a sequel to the Babysitter movie with Tamara Weaving, I think her name is.
Yeah, that's her name.
Weaving, yeah. I like her. She's quite a new sort of actress that I really like. Just getting used to her name. But this is a sequel to that film, and I enjoy this film. It had the little girl in from Jane the Virgin all grown up. I was like, oh my god, she's grew up. She was in the film. I thought it was alright. It was alright at the same time. It was fun. It was funny in parts, but I do think the first one was much better.
This is the way I look at it. The budget was clearly not there for this one.
Yeah, they didn't have much of a budget. It felt like they had more of a budget for the first one. How mad's that?
Yeah, it looked like the first one had more of a budget, in my opinion.
Second one didn't, which is weird because usually the second one is better quality than the first ones because they have more money on it. It's like they were just maybe something happened, maybe.
I don't know, but the film itself is good though. It's quite really entertaining. I do like the story though. The story idea is really good.
Yeah, I still really enjoyed it, and there was some funny dialogue, funny scenes and stuff as well. I just felt sorry for it. It just wasn't much quality wise wasn't that good. It kind of looked more like a early 2000s film, didn't it?
Yeah, completely.
I felt really bad for it at the same time, but still enjoyed it. I enjoyed the continuation of the story and the reveal at the end. Yeah. And how the little blonde girl was her little sister.
Yeah, the only thing I'll say, it might be, I just felt like it didn't need a sequel. This felt like it was more of an add-on than it was anything else, like a DLC in a video game.
Yeah.
It weren't necessary, but it was there. But you know, it was still really good. I enjoyed it, and yeah, it's why it still would be in my top 20 movies of this year.
Definitely.
Well, 2020. So.
But yeah, so number 15 is Break the Silence, the movie, which is BTS's movie this year, 2020 that they had. And me and Lou went to see it in cinema because cinemas were open for a little while.
Yeah.
Lou's legs. They were open for a little while in summertime, which was a shock during what's happening right now. And we went to see it in cinema and we really enjoyed it. It was like a documentary type, but it was interesting to see, like, you know, all the members of BTS, like, showing their, you know, telling their stories, showing their real side. And me and Luke did a review on, you know, my channel to it as well. We absolutely enjoyed the film, and, you know, it's a good way to get to know the members of BTS too. And then you do feel sorry for them because they are literally, like, watching the film even more. They are, like, in an industry where it's very difficult at the same time.
Yeah.
They can't fully do what they want.
Yeah.
And it's quite sad. They can't do simple things because everywhere they go, they get recognised.
Yeah.
And it was just it was just interesting to see. And, you know, just they have to do, but then at the same time they have to, like, you know, do something else to take their mind, you know, off the madness of fame as well at the same time, because fame does come with a price.
Yeah.
And it was interesting to see, and it was just some funny moments in it as well, like, you know, with J-Hope. J-Hope's so funny, so there were some funny moments with him too, like when he buys Jin a little outfit and everything. And can't get down this big rock when he's like sightseeing in New York, I think it is.
Yeah.
And it was just funny stuff in it, and it was so fun to see their performances around the world. They went to, like, Abu Dhabi as well to perform. Went to London. They went, oh my god, many places. They went to America to perform. All these countries. Brazil, that was so interesting when they went to Brazil though. I really enjoyed that part, and it was just so interesting to see all their performance and their big tour that they did too. And I'm like, do these guys ever sleep? You just make you question that. They're always, like, on the road, always performing, writing songs, recording songs. Oh my god, so hectic. But yeah, it's good to see a film like this. You get to see, like, you know, the real what actually singers and what musicians do actually have to, like, graft and work hard. Especially in Korea, I do feel like the K industry is very hectic as well. I do feel like they're very busy in that industry. They have, like, many comebacks to do in 1 year too, which I feel sorry for them. While in, like, the American and British industry, they get away with just having, like, an album come back once a year or once every 2 years. So yeah, it's just crazy, it's madness, but it was good to see. I really enjoyed the film, and we know who our favourite members, who we like.
Yes.
We know who we like, because we got in this film to see their personalities even more, which was really interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, and you liked me too.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a good film. I don't really have too much to say on it. It was a documentary, really.
Yeah, more documentary than movie.
It was just an interesting story. The music was good. And that's pretty much all I can really say. It was just really interesting. It was an interesting documentary. Yeah.
So 14th position, we have SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run. Luke's favourite. Luke watched so much SpongeBob when he was younger. So
yes.
I only watched a little bit here and there, so I'm not really that familiar with SpongeBob as much.
Disgusting.
Oh, I feel so bad, but I enjoyed this film though.
Brilliant. Fantastic. Honestly, as a big SpongeBob fan, like, I've watched them for years, so like, this was brilliant to me. The cameo from Keanu is amazing. Danny Trejo.
Oh yeah, that was really funny.
He had a fantastic, like, cameo. Snoop Dogg, brilliant cameo as well. Like, there's just so many good cameos and so many funny characters, and it was just another brilliant SpongeBob movie. And I don't think they've made a bad SpongeBob movie, you know. No. I really don't think there's a bad SpongeBob
Antonia
movie.
one was really good as well.
Antonia, and the first one as well was really, really funny, the original. So I don't think there's been a bad SpongeBob movie. They're all entertaining, they're all funny, and they all know what they are. None of them ever took themselves seriously. They're just brilliant SpongeBob movies. And this one is perfect in every single way for me. Like, you saw SpongeBob as a kid, like, which was really cool to see, learning about him when he was young. And just seeing him in general was just, like, learning about SpongeBob and his relationship with Gary was just cool to see, and it was just fresh and new, and it didn't want to be brilliant. It just knew what it was.
Yeah. I just love that scene, you know, when he comes up to work, he turns up to work every day in the restaurant and he keeps it all nice and perfect. And then when he's not around, they don't know what to do, the other workers don't. They depend on him to do everything.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, what do we do? What do you do? And then when he's on the road away, they're like, oh my God, we're so stuck. That probably would happen in a lot of workplaces actually as well.
Yeah.
One person's away or some people are away, particular people then. They wouldn't even know how to handle it.
No. Yeah.
But yeah, so 13th position is Scoob. Scoob is so cute.
It's adorable.
Such a cute kids film, and it was just such nice animation as well. I really enjoyed it, and I quite like the 2000s vibe to it as well.
Yeah, it was very 2000. Very 2000.
Yeah, and it was just I just really enjoyed the story of it, and the voice actor was just brilliant from everyone. Like no one disappointed in this film.
Not at all.
And you know, definitely we got it on DVD anyway, so we will be watching that a few times.
Yeah.
But we were really excited to see it when we first saw it in the trailer. We were like, oh my God, we grew up watching Scooby-Doo, so like we even watched the 70s one.
Yeah.
The original 70s, 60s, 70s Scooby-Doo. And Lou bought me for Christmas the DVD set of like the old Scooby-Doo episodes too. It's like a celebration of 100 years, I think, or 50 years of Scooby-Doo.
50 years of Scooby-Doo.
50 years, sorry, 100 years.
You're that old.
Oh my God, we're that old. But yeah, 50 years of Scooby-Doo, and it was just so cute. And it's got little Scooby, little Teddy in as well. But kept in the box, kept it safe and nice and clean.
Yeah.
But yeah, Luke bought me that, which was such a nice present for Christmas, and thank you for that present.
It's okay.
And we just want to watch this film. Anything Scooby-Doo related, we'll just watch anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
And really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was brilliant. And also the cameos again was a big part of what I loved about this film. Captain Caveman, that was my childhood. There was like a kung fu. What was it called? Oh God, you guys would correct me in the comments. It was a 70s, 80s show.
Hong Kong Phooey.
Hong Kong Phooey. There was a Hong Kong
Hong Kong
Phooey.
Phooey. Oh, I forgot about that then. I can't believe I forgot.
Yeah.
I used to watch Hong Kong Phooey.
Yeah.
Brilliant cartoon.
And the Blue Falcon. No, is it Blue Falcon? I think it's Blue Falcon. And his dog. Like, I remember all them from when I was a kid. So, like, it was awesome seeing them cameos.
Oh, these cameos, so good.
And it's just such a cute kids film. It's perfect. And for me, like, easily one of my movies of the year. Like, it's so enjoyable.
I just made a face like the guy from Bad Boy. I didn't realise. I think it's because I was doing the impression now. Just like start. Oh my God, contagious. But yeah, we really enjoyed Scoob. Really liked that film. But yeah, so next one is number 12 position is The Gentleman. Guy Ritchie. Guy Ritchie?
Guy Ritchie, yeah, directed it.
We watched it, I think on Amazon we watched it.
Amazon, yeah.
Yeah, it was on there. And we checked it out and really enjoyed it. I think the action scenes were brilliant. The acting was so good by everyone. Oh my God, is it Charlie? I can never say.
Charlie Hunnam.
Yeah, he was the best part for me there. I really enjoyed him.
Charlie was brilliant in the movie. Like, Charlie Hunnam was fantastic. And Matthew McConaughey was really good.
Yeah, he was really good as well.
No, Matthew, like, I'm not a big Matthew McConaughey fan. I loved him in Tropic Thunder, though.
He was funny in that.
He was brilliant in Tropic Thunder. But, like, my first Matthew McConaughey was Sahara. And if anyone here knows
Sahara bad film?
Sahara, it's awful.
I nearly watched that because of Penelope Cruz in it.
It's boring. That's his biggest problem. It's really boring.
Oh no, I don't want to watch it then.
To me, it was boring anyway.
Can't watch a dry film.
It was really boring. Nothing really happens, and it's just no. So
good, I missed out.
So that was my first Matthew McConaughey film, and then I saw him in Tropic Thunder, and he was just so much better in Tropic Thunder. Like so much better.
I saw him the first time in 10 Days to Lose a Guy. Kate Hudson chick flick film.
What? Chick flick film? Never would have thought it from you.
That's why I saw him.
But he's really good in this film. And every character, Colin Farrell as well. How different does Colin Farrell look in this? Like, he looks so different.
Colin Farrell's so, really good actor.
And he's brilliant in this as well. Really good. So I recommend definitely check this movie out because it's really good, and it's a British film, so it's like really good to see an actually good British film with a good story and about everything was well done in it.
I think British action films can be really good.
It can, definitely.
They really can be.
Yeah,
But
completely agree.
I'm just not a fan of like the British films that get huge, which is the ones like
Love Actually.
Love Actually is too overrated at times. And then like when they keep bringing back the olden day films.
Oh, don't get me started.
And like they keep like trying to make these films like these are the films that I get annoyed with, and they get really famous, and I'm just like, don't want to watch it.
There's so many more you can
I don't mind films set in back in the day, I don't mind a bit of history, but the Sherlock Holmes films are really good and everything. But I just like when they just do too many of these films set in like Victorian times. I'm just not for me.
I'd rather have 5 Sherlock Holmes films than watch them ones.
Them films, no. Yeah, Gentleman, definitely a good film. We'll be watching that again. So number 11 is Spree. It's got the guy in from Stranger Things, Steve. Steve's character's name is, isn't it?
He's the best actor in the film.
Oh, he was so good in this film, and we knew he could act because we watched Stranger Things, and we said Steve was one of the best actors in the show.
Yeah, completely.
He was brilliant, and I'm glad he got his own film.
Like, they try and make this one character in the film really likable. It just, I never felt her. Never felt her as a character.
Yeah, the girl who's the woman who's the YouTuber.
Yeah, the comedian.
Comedian girl. I didn't really like her. I just thought a bit of a...
I never felt
They try making her funny, but I just thought she's a bit of...
She's just not likable to me. If he killed that character...
I wouldn't even feel bad.
I wouldn't feel too bad because, like... She's not that funny and she's not...
Yeah, I don't find that funny. I think she's quite, like, nasty what she does to him, really. Yeah. I understand he's not... I understand, he was a bit annoying when she met him in the car. Yeah. When she met him, I understand he was a bit annoying, but she didn't have to embarrass him like that, in front of everyone.
Yeah.
It's not nice to do that to someone, really. Like, someone could have mental health, you just don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't just go and just make them look terrible.
No, not at all. Like, what she does to him is just...
Not fair on him, is it?
No, not at all. I think it's really unfair what she does to him.
So you don't really like a character and you don't even feel bad at all. You like kind of understand why he rages out.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And loses it.
Yeah.
But and then what the Korean DJ does to him. She can't even like literally tag him in a story.
5 seconds.
It only takes 5 seconds, and he's like, "Have you tagged me? I'm still waiting." And then she just turns around and starts talking to friends.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm sorry, you deserve it.
Yeah.
If he does anything bad to you as well, you kind of deserve it.
Yeah, they were all arseholes to him.
I know.
And like, it's very similar to the Joker, which was easily my movie of 2019. Joker, it was brilliant.
That was such a good film.
It's a really good story progression of a guy who's desperate for YouTube views, and he will do anything to get a Twitch stream or to stream and earn money from it. He's that desperate for it that he does what he does, and it's such an interesting plot to me, and it's why I would it's in that top 10, 11 bracket, just because this movie was excellent, and as someone who does YouTube and does Twitch streaming, I fully understand where he's coming from. He just takes it over the top. But instead, when you're a streamer, when you first start out, we are all like that. We all are the exact same way, where we're trying to promote ourselves, we're trying to showcase ourselves on the internet.
And sometimes we might do it in the most wrong way possible, but we learn anyway, eventually as time goes on.
Yeah, completely.
But the poor guy, you feel bad for him because he's, I think because of what he's been through in his life, he's just a bit all over the place.
Yeah.
And you feel sorry for him, but at the same time, some of the people you're like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't do it to these people. They're not been horrible to you once.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the people that he picked up, who wants to party.
Yeah.
They didn't do anything bad to him, so he shouldn't really have done it to them. But
no.
Yeah, it's such a crazy film. There's some intense scenes. Some scenes where you're like, oh my god, he's actually quite scary.
Yeah, completely.
Even though he's only a thin little guy, but he actually
carries it really well.
Yeah, he still intimidates you as well in the film, which was so good about his acting, and I just loved the way he was just his dialogue delivery, he's just such a natural. Like, I just love that actor. He's definitely become one of my favourite new actors of last year.
Yeah.
He's become one of my favourites, and Spree I definitely will be watching again because it was a brilliant film.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed it, and it's just definitely one of those that you could just watch with a few drinks as well and just be like, oh my god, my god, like that.
Yeah, completely.
Sorry, I have a burp on the way. I'm so sorry.
Disgusting.
Gross, the women don't burp.
I'll continue on for you while you get that burp out.
Sorry.
There you go. Disgraceful.
Cider makes you burp.
She only burps, to be fair. Just disgusting.
I'm blaming it on the cider.
Yeah, blame it on the side. So, number 10 position, we got Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, that was so cute.
It's such a cute film.
Sonic character's just so cute as it is, and the voice acting of him.
He's
adorable. Oh my god, and the chemistry between, I know CGI character, but chemistry between him and the main actor,
I never remember his name, but I always remember him from 27 Glasses.
This guy, he's really good as well.
Yeah.
And he's a good actor too, but the chemistry between them two, because they're both such brilliant actors, it's just so, good to see.
Yeah.
And them being on the run, trying to escape, it's just so much fun. And Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey's amazing as Dr. Eggman.
How good was he in this film? I loved him.
As Dr. Eggman. He makes it such a different Dr. Eggman, but still makes it perfect in every sense of the way, though. He's brilliant as Dr. Eggman.
The way he this is funny stuff he kept coming out with as well in the film. Like, Jim Carrey is just a brilliant actor.
Natural.
He doesn't have to try hard. He still makes you laugh. We grew up with Jim Carrey, of course, with The Mask, Liar Liar.
Yeah.
All these brilliant films. And what's the animal one?
Ace Ventura.
Yeah, Ace Ventura. I didn't really watch that as a kid. I only watched it when I got older, but that's a lot of people's childhood too, isn't it?
Yeah, that was mine.
He's just such a good actor, Jim Carrey. He's definitely one of the best actors in Hollywood. He could do series, he could do comedy, and in this he was just so funny. He was a side character, but he was still just so brilliant in this film. You still remember him.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
So amazing.
Yeah, and thank you so much for the redesign of Sonic, because that original Sonic.
That's scary.
Holy God. Did you just want to terrify children? Oh, no, it's okay, thank you.
Oh, you just had coffee?
Yeah, I just had coffee. That was terrifying children. So
Sonic's cute now, so he's child friendly.
Yeah, and Tails at the end. I was so happy to see Tails for the sequel. I can't wait for the sequel.
Oh my god, I hope they do one, because this film was very enjoyable.
Yeah.
Just very simple. It wasn't too much. I thought it was quite simple at the same time, so it's very simple at the same time, but well, not so simple when people are after him, of course, but
No. But it is a simple movie. It's just basically Sonic having to run away from Dr. Eggman, like the original game. And I think this is a great film. And that's why it sits so high on my list, because I think it's great, honestly.
Oh no. But so number 9 position is My Hero Academia.
Heroes Rising.
Oh, you want to say his title?
It's alright.
Luke's a bigger fan of My Hero Academia than me.
It's alright.
So I should let you say that one, actually.
No, it's fine. It's alright. So this movie was great. I loved it. I'm a big My Hero Academia fan.
And we watched it in cinema before lockdown happened.
It was just before lockdown, and this movie was great to me. I love Deku as a character, and to see the combination of Deku and Bakugo build in this movie was really good. And it was just amazing to me. I just love I love My Hero as it is, and it's just superhero stuff, but badass superhero stuff. And the fight sequence at the end of this movie, holy God, easily one of the best scenes of the anime so far. Has to be hands down be the best action sequence of the anime so far. And seeing and throughout the show, I've loved the story of All Might and seeing what's happening with Deku and All Might and the building between them two. And this film really showcased the kids more, and it was great. Honestly, it's a well done movie, and I will always love My Hero. I can't wait for the new season, and this was a great film, really good.
Really good movie. I really enjoyed this one as well. but I definitely need to watch it again because I've not watched it in a while.
It's £20 on Amazon.
Oh, we haven't bought on DVD, have
Not
we?
yet. It's £20 on Amazon right now.
Oh my god.
It's a lot of money. It's a
Whoa.
lot of money. Like,
Let's put it down to 10.
yeah.
God, I'm not being cheap, but
Yeah.
more than it's about a year ago it came out anyway.
Oh no, it's a bit much.
Not fair. But yeah, next on the list we have number 8 position, Fat Man.
Brilliant. Really good.
Such a good film. It's better than I thought it would be as well. That's what was so good about it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, auntie. Hair going on right now. But yeah, brilliant. Like Mel Gibson coming in this film, just playing Santa Claus was just so good.
Yeah.
The Santa Claus that punishes.
And they never really give away, like, they make it obvious it's Santa, but they never call him Santa in the film, though.
Yeah.
Only right at the end. But, like, they only hint at it multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
Because he calls him Nick, and some other names throughout the movie.
Yeah.
But it's brilliant, honestly. Mel Gibson's performance in this was great. Another actor who I was really impressed with in this movie was Walter Goggins, who was the villain of the movie. I thought he was really good in this. And it was just a nice, simple movie with a really interesting plot and a badass ending as well.
Yeah.
It was just a great film, and I highly recommend it if you get the opportunity.
So you're like,
No, it's alright. Go.
okay, and yeah, I really enjoyed it because I just like the message in it as well. That you just can't get away with being like that.
Yeah.
As well, you will get punished eventually one day. And I just love the idea of like the assassin who's got beef with Santa in the past.
Yeah.
And also the little boy who sends the assassin to kill him. So these two people got beef with him. So he's like, yeah, having to deal with both of them.
Yeah.
And the scene at the end when he finally kills the assassin was just brilliant.
Yeah.
But the way he punishes a little boy and approaches him in his house.
Yeah.
And then, like, the maid who works in the house is just like, yeah, just go through. I've had enough of him as well. So because like the little boy's just horrible to the maid too, and you're just like, oh, he deserves literally his ass kicked, this little boy.
Yeah, because he's a little shit.
And then he kind of gets it a little in the end when he just like walks in on him.
Yeah.
And he's just like, yeah, gets what he deserves. This little kid does because he's so spoiled. And the way he's taking his poor like grandma's like money out.
Yeah.
And then poor Nan's just like wondering where her money's gone because he's taking it out to pay the assassin, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Spoiled kid deserves it.
Yeah. It was a great film.
Yeah.
Great message, and definitely check it out.
Definitely should check out Fat Man. It's such a good Christmas film, and we watched it during Christmas time. We got it on DVD
Yeah.
as well, and it wasn't so bad on DVD. It was only like £7 as well.
Yeah. Nice,
Quite
reasonable
reasonable.
one. Yeah.
So yeah, your film.
So number 7, I've got Bill and Ted. Bill and Ted Face the Music. Brilliant film, really good. Keanu and the guy. She just likes to break stuff, guys. Don't worry.
Has he turned the camera off?
No, he hasn't turned the camera off. The camera's going. She just likes to break stuff. Right. It's Bill and Ted Face the Music.
Oh my god, sorry.
Really good film. Keanu and I forget the other guy's name.
Such a good actor, but it's because we haven't seen him in much Hollywood stuff.
No.
I mean, much like movies. I don't know what happened. He only came for the Bill and Ted films, but he's such a brilliant actor. I don't know why he wasn't in barely anything else.
No, it makes no sense.
So sad, because I actually really like the actor.
Yeah, but it's a great film, a great story, and it was a good way to bring in the new Bill and Ted with the daughters. The only thing I will say, Samara's brilliant, but the other sister's not that good in my opinion.
Oh, yeah. The brown hair sister.
Yeah, the brown hair sister's not as good as
Keanu's daughter.
Yeah, Keanu's daughter isn't as good.
Yeah.
And I think it's probably because it was her first film.
Probably, yeah, it could have been a first film.
Yeah.
But I just thought, yeah.
You know.
Just thought she wasn't as good as her.
No.
But they're both daughters are meant to be just like the dads, basically.
Yeah.
Just all over the place, while the wives are just like sort of getting a bit fed up and getting counselling.
Yeah.
Like fed up of the way
Bill
and Ted are.
Yeah.
But it was just so interesting, and they get like bringing in people from the past as well.
Yeah.
In history
Yeah.
to come, and the way it was just put together was just so funny,
Yeah.
and the way they brought back Death.
Oh, I love Death. He was my favourite character. Like, he's brilliant, honestly.
Yeah.
Everyone
so
loves
funny.
Death. Everyone loves Death in these films.
And thank God he came back in this one.
Yeah.
Because people would be very disappointed if he didn't.
Yeah, I would have cried. I would have put him very upset if they didn't.
No one liked the film. Well, they wouldn't like it. It wouldn't be
Yeah.
like they'd still like the
Yeah.
film, but
Yeah.
they'd still just be annoyed.
Yeah, especially with the actors still around, and you
I
know,
know.
the whole explanation of Death is really funny, and it's just so funny, honestly.
Oh no.
Brilliant film, great story, and I really enjoyed this.
And what was it? And is it in this one they go to hell?
Yeah, they go tell him.
They end
the
up in
first
hell.
First one as well. Well, second one as well.
Yeah, because I watched the second one, but I didn't really watch his films when I was younger. I've only like watched them like last year or this year.
Yeah.
I've only had a chance to watch them, but before that, I'd never really seen them. Like I never really heard them, to be honest, until like I was older.
Disgusting.
So wrong.
Call it the worst.
Well, Luke's watched it. You know, his childhood. That's
Yeah.
his childhood, literally.
Yeah.
These films are.
Yeah.
But yeah, I only really watched them. But I enjoyed them. I enjoyed the old one, and I enjoyed this one as well. It was really good. The one we watched. Really, really good, interesting film, and they're really funny as well. I like the ideas smart though at the same time.
Yeah, completely.
They are really good, smart ideas too.
Yeah.
And yeah. So, what's the next one we got?
Weathering with You.
6 is Weathering with You. Beautiful anime.
Oh yes, like this was an amazing film. A really good story about like a boy falling in love with a girl who's got powers who can control rain. That's pretty much the premise of the movie. Like if I go into detail about what happens, God, I'll be here all day. It's a very, very long sort of like, you know, hard to explain. It's a lot go on in this movie, but it's a great movie. The animation is easily one of the best animations I've ever seen. Has to be up there. It's a great story, it's just a great anime in general. It's cute, it's nice to look at, and every visual is just like wow. Like I found myself going wow the whole time.
Yeah.
So it's just an interesting plot. The relationship between the boy and the girl is really good throughout the film. Like it never feels rushed. It feels perfect for what it is, and yeah, it's just an overall good movie.
That's what I really enjoy this film as well. I feel like I need to watch it a few times again.
Yeah.
That as well. I need to watch it a few times, but just to understand the story a little bit, because I was a bit confused on the story, I have to admit, but I still enjoyed the film though. I still thought it was good. Takes me time to process stuff. But yeah, I think it was such an interesting idea how she can control weather too.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant idea. But yeah, I've got to watch it definitely a few times. 20 more times, 100 more times.
100 more times. On repeat.
On repeat. Definitely.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Let's all judge her. Judge her, everyone.
Judge me. Oh no.
Judge her.
Oh my god.
She's making more noises than I do. This is bad.
I have a tight chest right now. I'm trying to do what I can to get it.
She burps. She
yawns just to get it out.
Stands up constantly.
That's not enough again, actually. My knee's gone funny.
See?
Oh, anyway, I better get on the next film. So number 5 is #Alive. We really enjoyed this film. I loved it. I thought it reminded me of Lockdown as well, because Lockdown sort of was around as well that time too.
Yeah.
But instead, of course, like worse than Lockdown, because there's zombies literally outside your flat door, your apartment door.
This was pretty much people going to the shops.
I know. The reason why you know, like how people are overbuying stuff in the shops.
Yeah.
It was because zombies were outside their house.
Exactly.
That's what was happening. So they were like, "Let me just overbuy everything."
Yeah.
And you know, as there's zombies everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
And just panic. Oh my god! I get away with it.
Yeah.
Because I have kitties. But yeah, just, but Hashtag Alive was brilliant. The film was. How in one day his life just turns around.
Yeah. Yeah. From playing video games to actually having to fight with against zombies.
Yeah. And he can't get hold of his parents too, and it's just all madness. And of course, you are a little bit annoyed at him because he eats all the food at once.
You're just like, no, stupid, no.
He eats all the food at once, and you do get annoyed.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people got annoyed who watched the film as well at his decisions at times with the character.
Yeah, and he never learns. That's the big problem in the movie. He never learns from his mistakes. He continues making the same sort of mistakes throughout the movie, which I do understand why people might put off. But the reason why it's so high on my list is because it's probably one of the best zombie movies out there. There's one more zombie movie what's on the list. What has been incredible this year, but like easily, like this was a great movie. I love the story and I love the idea. I just wish they made a character a little bit more smarter.
Yeah.
But it's a good movie though. Like it's a great zombie film, and if you've never seen it, like, you know, Korea has done 10 out of 10 every single time. With their horror movies, zombie movies, they've done like 10 out of 10 every single time, and like America just can't do it. And this movie was great. This one was great, honestly, really enjoyable, and I loved it.
I think it got really interesting when the girl character stepped in who lived opposite him. Who starts to help him out as well and what to do next and everything. And the situation where they end up in that man's house who's trying to feed them to his wife who's turned into a zombie.
Yeah.
That was such a brilliant scene, and I thought it was such a good story idea as well.
Yeah.
And it was such an interesting way of showing. I think we did a review to this, didn't we?
Yeah, we did a review.
We did actually did a review to Hashtag Alive.
Yeah.
And it was just such an interesting way of showing, you know, what would actually happen if a zombie apocalypse happened.
Yeah.
People would actually just stay in their houses and not even want to move.
Yeah. Yeah, completely.
Well, you wouldn't, would you? Because they're all outside ready to eat you.
Yeah.
And these zombies move fast, so they're not even moving slow. So
No.
you are pretty much gone.
Yeah.
And there's one, and they show that the zombies are smart because the zombie notices the rope hanging.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's like starts climbing on it, and you're like, oh my god, these zombies are smart too. Can't even outdo them. No way.
No.
Usually when they show the zombies, they like walk really slow and they're like quite stupid. These are the complete opposite. They're like, haha.
Yeah.
No more switched on than you. But yeah, I really enjoyed the film, and I'd watched this a few times actually. I hope it's still on Netflix because I feel like watching it again actually.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's still on there? That's
yeah,
good.
it's a
That's good
Netflix
news.
original.
Oh yes, I'll definitely be watching this. But yeah, fourth position.
So yeah.
Lou's excited for this one.
Number 4 is Peninsula Train to Busan. This movie was great to me. Again, a couple of characters, like I will say, there's bits and pieces in the story what could have been better. They do build one character more than most of the other characters, but it's a great zombie film because they show in a world after what had happened in a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
And it's so cool to see because I could see the world becoming like it as well. And when they go back to Korea and seeing the devastation the zombie apocalypse done is easily some of the best best parts of the movie. And it's just amazing. Like there's some like a really cool scene at this like cage where they do like games with the zombies and they mess with them, and it's just,
oh god, that part, remember that? Yeah, they're messing with them and they're trying to, and then they're getting poor humans to sacrifice themselves, and it's such a scary scene. I remember that scene. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
But then the trailer looked so amazing, and it was just as good as the trailer.
Yeah, completely.
When we like done the reaction to the trailer of it, and it's just as good. The film is.
Yeah.
You won't be disappointed when you watch this film. Brilliant action scenes, acting so good by everyone.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh my god, so crazy. It's completely different from the first one, I'd say.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course, same sort of story idea, but completely different story.
Yeah, yeah. Like it's a completely different movie, but in a good way, in my opinion. It's a good way, in a good way.
Yeah, and the main guy is a brilliant actor.
Yeah, he's amazing. He's the he really carries the film well.
He was so good in this film, and gotta watch this film again. We bought it on DVD because we were like, yes, we're buying this immediately when it's out. And when it came to the date, we were like, We've got it.
Yeah, I pre-ordered it pretty much immediately as soon as I saw there was like a special edition version to it.
Thank you for getting it.
I was like, yeah, I need this movie.
We got it. Yeah, before I started working, this was. I was broke, so Luke got it at that time. But, brilliant film.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed it and definitely want to watch it again. I feel like there's loads of films I feel like I haven't watched them. I need to watch again already. Just mad. Going through his list today, I'm just like, I gotta watch this film again.
Yeah.
But yeah, third position. Oh,
Third position is Jojo Rabbit. Really good movie. Easily one of the funniest movies of this year.
Nearly every moment in the film is just hilarious.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Fantastic movie. Really good. About a little boy and he just is obsessed with Hitler. Is basically the premise to the story. But Taika Waititi as Hitler was easily the best choice as Hitler I've ever seen. He is brilliant as Hitler. Like, his acting is incredible.
Wow,
yeah. And his performance as him was amazing.
Oh my god, he was so good as Hitler. He was too funny.
Yeah.
Oh my god. There's just such funny dialogue in it, and like the... oh my god. Like the character, like, an appearance by... who was it? Steve, wasn't it?
Stephen Merchant.
Yeah, Stephen. So funny. He was so funny when he comes into it as well.
Yeah.
And then the poor, like, you know, and the scene with the poor Jewish girls trying to hide.
Yeah.
And then he's there dissing, like, Jewish people, and you're like, oh my god. Poor girl.
Yeah.
But like the girls acting was so good as well in the film, and so was the little boy. The little boy really could act.
Yeah, completely.
And so good. But I do think the best part is Hitler.
Yeah, he's brilliant. He's fantastic. Taika's performance as Hitler was amazing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he was brilliant. Just a really good film. I don't want to spoil any of it because it's that good, and I recommend go watch it because it's brilliant. I don't want to ruin it for anyone because it's just fantastic. Go watch it and.
I've kind of done a bit of a spoiler then.
It's fine. It's all right. It's fine. It's all right. Honestly, don't worry. Like little bits. It's fine. It's fine. We just don't. You know.
Okay.
No. It's
but yeah, definitely watch Jojo Rabbit. I feel like not many people here watched it as well in the UK.
Yeah.
But I just hope like Rebel Wilson was really funny as well.
Rebel Wilson's really funny, and the kids are amazing. The kids are amazing actors.
There's one scene where it's just a really funny scene in the swimming pool when you watch the film. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Like they put on such good accents as well. I have to give them credit. They're putting on great accents in the film too.
Yeah.
German accents, isn't it?
German, yeah.
Really good German accents. All the actors are, but yeah, such a good cast. I really enjoy this film.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll let you say the next bit.
So
let's get into the good stuff.
In second place, we've got Time to Hunt, which is another really good film. Go
watch that again.
Yeah, it's like this movie's brilliant to me. Just for like, I love the story with the kids, but the Terminator character, which is just awesome, and they've admitted that it is based on the Terminator character. The main villain to this movie is based on the Terminator. And I could tell from the start, he is brilliant. Honestly, he's such a badass character. And the way he carries himself and the way he hunts these guys down is just amazing. Honestly, it is just amazing. His performance is really good. The kids are excellent. And the action sequences and the intensity is brilliant, honestly.
Oh my god, he just finds... Yeah. Like, he's just everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah,
like
completely.
They're running away, he's just everywhere.
Yeah.
Can't get rid of him. And he's just such a good villain as well. He's one of the best villains I'd say I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Because he was just so good.
Yeah.
And you actually are really intimidated of him as well.
Yeah.
Like, just such a good actor as well who played him too.
Yeah.
I wish I could remember names, but I'm very bad at remembering, like, many names in the world, like... I'm simply bad at remembering like even English names, so I've got no hope for me anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, the actor was so brilliant who played him, and I really enjoyed every character in the film, and I just loved the like story throughout. I love the ending too, and all of it. Just a brilliant film throughout. Not disappointed at all.
No, not at all.
Like I would recommend definitely, checking out Time to Hunt. Hopefully it's still on Netflix.
It is.
Oh, still on Netflix.
Again, Netflix original.
Yay! I can watch it again. So yeah,
Yeah.
this brings us to
Our
number one.
Number one.
Number one position.
So. So. So in the number one position is The Invisible Man.
Invisible Man.
Yeah.
That's our number one favourite of 2020.
Yeah.
And yeah, I have to admit, this film definitely you'll remember.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Just
honestly.
just like the other films I've named as well, you will remember them for years.
Yeah.
And The Invisible Man you'll remember for years.
Yeah.
Such a different story idea. Very interesting.
Yeah.
The only thing I didn't like in the trailer when they revealed what he actually was, which was just a bit irritating.
Stupid trailers.
How stupid was that? I wish I never watched the trailer now. I wish I just watched the film immediately. But I love the cat idea of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Completely. It was brilliant.
Yeah.
So smart. And so much good things about it. Like, there's so much good about it. The only bad thing I'll say is, why does no one use CCTV in this movie?
Yeah, the restaurant scene when apparently it makes it look like she's killed her sister, but she hasn't.
Like, you could
CCTV.
clearly see
Yeah.
the fork knife picks up itself and slits the sister's throat.
Into her hand.
Yeah. That's like, CCTVs are really inconvenience in this movie. Sometimes people will use it, sometimes people won't use it.
I know.
That's the only stupid thing, but like, everything else about this movie is excellent. Story's brilliant. The relationship between the husband and wife, again, I feel like they could have gone a bit more detail.
I wish it was a bit more like video clips of that, but I just feel like it was very rushed from that.
Yeah.
I just wish there was more clips of like him, what he actually was doing.
Yeah.
Just so we got a better understanding what it was exactly.
Yeah.
But other than that, you know, I just thought it was just such a good film. It was shot well. And the only thing was at times it's a bit dark in the film though, so you just can't really see what's going on. And I don't really have great vision, so it's not really like good for me. Not fair. But at the same time, really enjoyed the film. Just brilliant. Everyone's acting was so good.
Yeah.
And the main girl, she's so good as well.
Yeah, completely.
And it's just such a smart film at the same time. Throughout the whole film.
Yeah.
And I'd just definitely recommend watching this film.
Yeah.
Enjoyed the action scenes, really good.
Yeah.
And you just like, and then like, you know, at least she gets to prove her point. She was right after all. Everyone thought she was crazy.
Yeah.
No, she was right after all when it's finally all proven when it comes towards the ending.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're like, thank God, you know, something proved it eventually. But yeah, this one I definitely recommend watching though.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, watch this one. I wouldn't like reveal too much at the same time with this one, but I'd say definitely watch it. Check out The Invisible Man.
Yeah.
Excellent film.
Yeah.
Really, really good film.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, this is the end of our best movies of 2020.
Yeah.
Next video will be of movies of 2020 will be the average movies of 2020, which I'll be doing, which is just the films that were just
meh.
Yeah, like meh.
Yeah.
Could have been bad, but just meh.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'll be doing that video next. I know it's a video that not really anyone asks for, an average movie one, but I just kind of wanted to do it this year just for the fun of it. But yeah, if you enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like, share and subscribe to both mine and Luke's channels. Put the links below. Follow us on our social medias too. And I'll definitely look forward to, releasing the other ones. And I hope you enjoy this video of us revealing the best movies. And definitely drop a comment below of what you thought as well. And what was I trying to say? And we will see you all soon.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.